Civilization is a vulnerable thing, a whim of circumstance. At any time, the smallest flap of a butterfly's wings may set catastrophe in motion. Haran, an entire city wiped from the map. Those left behind there did not stand a chance. The world's greatest minds came together and found a vaccine against the Haran virus. Finally, mankind had prevailed against the disease. But people always want more. Despite a promise to shutter its labs, the GRE continued its research in secrecy for military purposes. It didn't take long for a variant of THV to escape into the world once more. The fall happened more rapidly than anyone could have predicted. The few who survived now live in small enclaves. The only means of contact between distant human settlements are lone individuals, brave or desperate enough to travel on their own across dangerous wastelands. They are known as pilgrims. Somewhere on the map, one city is still standing. A city isolated from the outside world. A city with special rules. Now, it's the last bastion of humanity. A chance for us to learn from history. And for once, make the right choices. Because every choice you make here shapes the future. Irreversibly.
We're in. Oh my god. You don't know how long have I been waiting to play this. So I gotta fiddle with the options since I haven't recorded for a while. So the game might look bad. 'Cause you know, I don't have the strongest computer. Oh, here we are in the menu. Damn. So yeah, I'm gonna fiddle with the options for a bit, and then I'll get right back to you. And by the way, welcome to Dying Light 2. So, as I said, welcome to Dying Light 2. It's already been 7 years since the release of the first one, which I loved. You could say it was one of my favorite games. Also, I apologize because English is not my native language, so I may scramble some words, have bad pronunciation and stuff like that. So, just forgive me for that. And I usually do videos in my own language, which is Czech language. So I said to myself, why not try to do it in English, since you know most of the most of the world speaks in English. And also you can see me here. I have my little setup, which is just it's just 3 boxes on top of each other with a throne on it. I can only record for 30 minutes, which is bad. So I gotta get straight into a game as soon as possible. My computer isn't that good in performance. So it might get a little bit laggy. It might get a little bit blurry. And I'll try to fix that mid-game. Let's see where we'll get thrown in, and I guess let's just start the new game. We can play on easy, normal or hard. I think I'll just go for hard because you know I've played the first one hard. I actually played it like 6 or 5 times, the full story with the following. So yeah. That says something about me, that I like the game a lot. You know, let's just go for hot and see where it throws us. So we start our story with our new favorite hero, Aiden, and he's running out of a tunnel from some virals, escapes but loses a weapon like a dumbass. Whee! But just before we continue on, look at this scenery. Fucking gorgeous.
You still got it.
Who the fuck are you?
It's me, Mario!
So yeah, Spike from the good old Dying Light 1 is still alive, and he's fucking awesome.
I know, but I'm fucking awesome.
So he meets up with Spike and they talk about some stuff from their travels. Then I robbed a beehive of all the honey, including the bees, just shove it all in my pockets. Then I picked up some chamomile, and thus we learn how to make bandages. And they suck. Seriously. It takes so long to heal with these. Spike leads us to this nice looking house full of beers, supplies and skeletons.
At least they had each other.
Emotional, damn it!
So we found out these guys had a huge party to celebrate the end of the world. Aiden and Spike share some beers that he found and have a conversation about this guy named Walt, who will we soon learn more about. And let me tell you, this guy doesn't fuck around. So Aiden learns that there's a guy in Villedor that might know some information about this Walt guy. And also Aiden gives Spike a rock to deliver to Gary? Gary who? Gary Kasparov? So they part ways for some reason, and Aiden heads to this radio tower where he's supposed to contact the guy they talked about with Spike. On my way there, I robbed the bees of more honey so I can get some more medicine. And found an old house with some biters in it that I brutally murdered and then robbed their rotting corpses. Oh, you fucking kidding me? Found this cool looking hammer-like weapon though.
You're beautiful.
Then I was tasked to go through a dark tunnel full of biters unnoticed. And as a stealth master that I am, I got to the other side without any problem. I looted every corpse I could, and all I got was $6, so not worth it. Also, I broke my hammer. Fuck! So with my amazing parkour skills, totally did not fail at all, I got to the radio station that I needed to get to, and went to turn on the generator.
What the hell is that?
Anyway, I beat that fucker up and went on with my day. Went to sleep and boom, dream sequence. So apparently, when Aiden was still a little bald boy, some scientists experimented on him, his sister and some other kids, and they gave him drugs.
Now, as I was saying, drugs are bad. You shouldn't do drugs. If you do them, you're bad. Because drugs are bad, okay? It's a bad thing to do drugs, so don't be bad.
When he wakes up, He tries to use the radio to contact the guy that's supposed to have the information about Walt. Then the game asks me about the frequency that Spike said somewhere at the beginning. How the fuck was I supposed to know that? Anyway, I got it right, and the guy tells me that because of the experiments, I'm stronger and more durable. Then he asks me to meet him at an entrance leading into a metro tunnel. Oh boy, I hope nothing goes wrong in a dark tunnel when there's a zombie apocalypse happening. Jesus fucking Christ, Lord, help me out of this horrible situation. He helps me with an UV light, but Aiden still gets bit and starts getting seizures. And then he fades out. Moments later, Aiden wakes up and learns that the guy and him were jumped by bandits that are looking for a GRE key. They start to torture the informant and Aiden comes to his rescue.
You were supposed to be dead. Where did you hide our key, boy?
I don't know what you're talking about. Let him go.
You're gonna make us let him go, punk? I'd sure like to see you do that. Listen here, you little shit! Bring it!
Hello there.
Yes.
I don't know what this is, but it's kind of hot.
Before even thinking about helping the guy, I had to loot all the stuff I could. He gives me the GRE key and asks me to get it to this girl named Lawan, and that she is supposed to be at Fisheye. I beat up some more bandits using the new Walt kick I just learned, and my guy, that's not Walt, that's a fucking Waldo. We try to escape, but the informant locks me in a vent so he can buy me some time, then gets punched. Like seriously, how many steroids did this guy take? But I, instead of running, stare at the guy like a fucking idiot being ripped to pieces because he said he ate the key. What the fuck? Did you say you hid it somewhere? Jesus. That's a horrible way to go, my guy. I find out that I was hiding in the vent because of another seizure. To be honest, I'm surprised they didn't notice earlier when Walt was a few inches away from my face. Aiden runs off, falling into water and swimming all the way to one of the Villador settlements. He almost gets hanged by the people inside because he's turning and doesn't have a biomarker, but gets saved by a guy named Hakon.
Leave him the fuck alone!
He gets me inside his crib and starts giving me some more drugs because guess what? Aiden is about to turn. And actually starts to attack one of the girls but gets home run with a baseball bat. After waking up, I found out that the girls don't necessarily like me. Maybe it's because I tried to eat them like a KFC chicken nuggets. Hakon tells me I need a biomarker to even have a chance of surviving in the city. And with 1 hour to dusk, we travel to the unknown. But that's all the time I have for today. I usually never do these types of narrating videos, but I think it's a good change to what I was doing up until now. So yeah, I thank you guys for watching. If you liked the video, consider subscribing, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.